Hello everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you my survival bag. The brand of this bag is Solo, and in my opinion it's a pretty good bag. It's like very sturdy, pretty rugged, and it's black, so it's not as noticeable if I'm trying to be stealthy and sneaky. On the back we just got two regular straps with adjustables in case I just want to make the straps longer or shorter. We've got some nice back padding, and then two pockets right here. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you guys what I keep in this front pocket. I keep some playing cards, which I could burn if I needed to, or just if I got bored, I can mess around with them. And then I have some papers, just some regular note cards, which I could burn, or I could write a note and leave it. And then I have my two Altoids kits, which mainly consist of matches, pencil sharpeners, and first aid kits. I made a video about these in the past, and I'll link it up in the description, so you gotta make sure to go check that out. And then the next thing I have in here is just a pencil and an eraser for writing a note. In this pocket, right above the smallest pocket, I just keep two granola bars in case I get hungry, just for mainly a day trip. On this side pocket, I have this Clean Canteen stainless steel water bottle, which I could use to boil water if I needed to, or just to take a drink out of. Then on the other side, I actually keep this giant washable marker. I keep this flashlight with a little lanyard, and a giant Sharpie. Next, we're going to get into this pocket right here. In here, I just keep my phone with just $20 in the case. Next, I keep some chapstick in case my lips get really chapped because it's really cold here and dry. And another Sharpie, because Sharpies are good if you need to write a note. They're just really handy. And then I have this little Swiss Army knife that has a screwdriver, a bunch of blades, a saw blade, a laser, a wine bottle opener, and some tweezers. Next, we're going to get into the main compartment, which is right here. So in here is where I keep most of my stuff. I have this little container which just has some electrical tape wrapped around it, which I could use if I needed to use it for shelter, and it's waterproof like the whole container. And I just keep some band-aids, a lighter, and a bunch of batteries. And one last thing that I keep in here is some string that I could use for fishing if I needed to. The next thing that I keep in here is a headlamp. Headlamps are really good just because flashlights are fine, but the thing that makes a headlamp really special is that you can put it on your head so you can have hands free. And then, since where I live, it's freezing. I live in South Lake Tahoe, and it gets really cold here, so socks are good, extra socks, which I could actually use as mittens. Or if I was boiling water with my water bottle over some fire, it can get really hot and I don't want to burn my hands grabbing it, so I could use these as an oven mitt. The next thing in here is I have a pretty heavy duty sweatshirt, really warm. So that's always handy. That comes in handy a lot actually. And then some waterproof gloves. Also, I keep these sunglasses, which it's pretty funny. They're in a case that I use it's an old goggles case, and it just twists like that and you can get them out. Pretty heavy duty case, I like it. And then I keep one more pocket knife, which is really cool because it does this. You only need one hand to open it. There's only two more things that I keep in this big pocket, which is this little lanyard kind of thing, which could be used to build a shelter. It's pretty strong. And then I keep this compass, which I actually just got recently. I like it so far. I haven't really had a chance to really test it out, But it comes in this little pouch, and it has a little belt loop right here, so you can put it on your belt. And then inside it even came with instructions, so in case I ever forgot how to use a compass. And here is the compass. It's a Sportneer one. So this is my compass. It has this little lanyard right here, so I could put it around my neck if I wanted to. And it just opens up like this, and then there's the compass. It's also waterproof, which is really handy. So the last compartment that I have here to show you guys is this one. In here I keep these two little silicone bowls that just fold out like this. And these aren't really for me. I guess I could use them to put like rice and beans in or something. But these are mainly for my dog. Because in all of my past videos, I have my dog. And so if we were ever near the ocean or something, she can't really drink the salt water. So I would just pour some of my water bottle from my water in here. And so then she can drink. So they're just little bowls that come with carabiners that I could hook onto my backpack if I wanted to. I just don't like to because they rustle around and it annoys me. Now in here I just have this little diary, I guess you could call it, more of a journal. It has leather, it has a bunch of pages in here, and just in case I ever feel like writing, if I got lost or something, it would just be kind of cool to have, like, once I'm unlost, then I could read back on it and just reflect on my memories. So that would be kind of cool. Now the very last thing that I have in here is a garbage bag. Garbage bags are really good because they can be served as a tarp, so I could sit on them or lay on it, or I could use it as a poncho, or I could just throw it over my bag to waterproof everything. They're just really good to have. So that is everything in my bug out bag, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And my bug out bag is always growing and changing, so if you have any suggestions, make sure to write them down in the comment section. It would really help me out to improve my bug out bag. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe.